Okay, if you haven't figured it out already, this is not a golf instruction video. In fact, this shot is probably the worst part of my game. So I'm not out here to give you a golf instruction video, but I was having some thoughts this morning as I was waking up during my little quiet time, and the term mending fences came to mind. And I started thinking to myself, given our current times, where mending fences could fall into play. So I wrote a quick blog about it, and then I decided to put this video together. And you might think to yourself, what does hitting golf balls on your side yard have to do with the blog article? And the answer is absolutely nothing. As a matter of fact, I'm hoping that somebody sees this video that's a really good golfer and can give me some tips about how to hit this 20-25 yard pitch shot that has plagued me for years. Back to the mending fences, however. During these challenging times, it's become apparent that there's some fence mending that could be done. We went through a pretty challenging year in 2020, and it's kind of like a car crash in a way. The car crash is over, but the cars still need to be prepared. The street needs to be cleaned up. People have injuries. Some of them were fatal. Let's face it, with COVID-19. And mending fences came to mind just because there's been a decent chunk of relationships, as I've talked to people, that got scarred because of this. And sometimes we'll talk about our leaders saying, this leader is not bringing the country together, or this leader will bring the country together. Why can't we bring the country together? We're out here on the streets. We're in the grassroots. Why don't we do the fence mending and get things to come back together? So I'm going to challenge you to do something, and that is think of somebody that your relationship has been maybe not what it used to be. And maybe it has to do with our current times. Maybe it has to do with something completely unrelated. I know mine is. It's completely unrelated. I won't tell you the story. But it has nothing to do with our current times. But as I started to think about it, I thought, why haven't I talked to this person for so long? So I've got to reach out to him and try to mend that fence. If you take me up on this challenge, write something in comments below as to how that went for you. Don't need all the details on names and all of the other things, but if you take me up on the challenge, just write a little note and let me know if it made a difference. Okay? Now, I'm going to hit 2 more shots in case that good golfer's watching. Whoops. All right, back to work.